I would like to tell you a motivational story about a great scientist, Thomas Alva Edison of America. How he became a great scientist. There are some incidents related to his life. In his childhood, when he studied in a school, his subject teacher was teaching the students in the classroom that the birds fly because they have wings. Edison stood up and he asked, "Oh, madam, the kites have no wings. Still, we can fly them into the sky. What is the reason?" The science teacher could not answer this question instantaneously. Instantaneously का मतलब है उसी क्षण. At the same moment, she could not answer this question. She became nervous. She could not satisfy Edison. On the other hand, the lady teacher became angry. She scolded Edison, "You are a stupid and naughty student. You always disturb in my class. You get out of my class. I will complain against you to the principal and to your parents." And the teacher complained against Edison to his parents. But Edison's mother knew very well that her child was not naughty. He was curious. He was not naughty. But the teacher could not satisfy Edison. The second incident, one day a bird flew down to the ground. It opened its beak and it picked up some worms and insects in its beak. And after eating the worms and insects, the bird flew into the sky. Edison was watching this bird. A new idea struck to Edison's mind. This bird is able to fly because it has eaten the worms and insects. A man can also fly if he eats worms and insects. Edison collected some worms and insects. He beat them into a pulp. Beat them into a pulp means chutney bana dena. Edison prepared a wonderful mixture of worms and insects in the water. He wanted to perform a new experiment that after having a wonderful mixture of worms and insects, a man can fly into the sky. But he was afraid or frightened, डरा हुआ, that something might happen wrong, कि कुछ गलत भी हो सकता है. Edison did not take that wonderful mixture of worms and insects himself. He suggested the servant girl at his home, "If you drink this wonderful mixture, you will be able to fly into the sky." The servant girl believed Edison, and she took the wonderful mixture of worms and insects. After having this wonderful mixture, the servant girl could not fly, but she fell ill. When Edison's mother came to know about this incident, she scolded Edison that you always do the foolish experiment. The third incident, once Edison went to a poultry farm with his mother. A hen was sitting over its eggs. Edison asked his mother what the hen was doing. The mother said to Edison, "This hen is hatching its eggs. After some time, chickens will come out of the eggs. They will grow into the younger ones." Now, a new idea came to Edison's mind again. I can also hatch the eggs. He went to the market. He brought a dozen of eggs. He sat over the eggs for the whole day. Nothing happened. Being angry, he threw all the eggs on the ground. The yellow material came out of the eggs. His socks became dirty. And with the dirty socks, he returned home. And Edison's mother again scolded him that you always do the foolish experiment. Now, the other students, his friends, laughed at Edison that you always do the foolish experiments. But Edison was not disturbed. He continued his experiments. One day, Edison declared from the stage, "O my citizens of America, I will give you the electric light within 2 years." Anyone did not believe Edison because they knew that Edison had not achieved the success in the past. No one believed. Edison committed 1,200 experiments to invent the electric light. And it was declared by Edison in 1878 that he would give the electric light. But after performing 1,002 experiments, Edison did not get success. But he did not lose courage. He did not give up hope. He continued his experiments, his efforts. He did not become nervous. And just after 2 years in 1880, as he had declared, he kept his promise. He was successful to invent the electric light in his laboratory in 1880, as he had declared. He kept his promise, and he invented another instrument, gramophone, the talking machine, which could reproduce the human's voice. Gramophone. He was welcomed by the President of White House, America. He told the Americans from the stage, "I want to give the laughter and happiness to the humanity in the whole world. I don't want to invent the atom bombs which destroys the humanity. I want to give the inventions by which the human beings would be joyful. And when Edison became a great scientist, at that time his mother had died. One day, Edison received a letter written by his subject teacher when he studied in a school in his childhood. And he received this letter from an almirah, and his mother had died. In this letter, his subject teacher had written to Edison's mother that we cannot teach your child Edison. He is very weak student. Take your son Edison to any other school. He cannot study very well. He is very weak. After reading this letter, Edison's mother did not tell the real words of Edison's teacher. Edison's mother changed the language of the letter. She told Edison that he was a very brilliant student. His teachers are not so talented, so educated. Edison's mother encouraged him. She did not discourage her son. And after reading this letter, Edison became very serious. He wrote in his autobiography that it was my mother who made me a great scientist of America. I salute my mother. We are the teachers. We should take motivation from this story, how we can encourage our students. Okay, that's all.